Alright, hey guys, this is my part 2 of my all my tackle and fishing stuff. So, let's get started. Alright, this is just all my tubes, everything. They used to be in a box, but I decided to put them in plastic bags so they keep all their salt. As you can see, there's a crap load of salt in there. But this was basically just, it was a kit, and had just a bunch of different other, tons of colors and stuff, so that's going to be something that I'll use in the spring a lot. These are some Yum Money Minnow Sinkos, or not Sinkos, swim baits. Those work pretty well for like when the bite's a little tough. Right here, I just made a trip to Gander Mountain a couple weeks ago. Picked up some of these new cane sticks. This is in the color, focus, green pumpkin. So, good all-around color. And you know, I've been doing a lot of. Me and Jake have been doing a lot of flipping this year, and we caught a lot of bass with them. So, you know, I decided to try out these new baits. See, you can see they kind of have like little claws on there, so they look like they'll work good in the water. So they'll have that good flapping action and everything that you want. But this is just in the green pumpkin and watermelon. So, just a 4-inch beaver. I mean, this is the Gander Mountain brand, so, you know, I just decided to try it out. Think it might work. So, it's a lot cheaper, too. Alright, next up is the NetBait Pocket Craws. These are the baby pocket craws in crayfish color. So, up in my cabin, our lake, the Borden Lake, they eat a lot of crayfish up there. Because you can tell, because when you put them in your live well, they normally spit up crayfish, and you can tell that they're eating it. So, you know, I decided to pick up a bait that was really, really natural looking to them and really looks like a crayfish. So, probably put that off on some, like, I don't know, Texas rig and, like, just throw it up on rock piles and stuff. So, next up, see what I do with these is I got a crap load of plastics, and I'm not going to be bringing all of them with me when I go fishing in the boat. So, I got them organized. Like, this is Finesse paddle tail worms. So, you know, I got these. If I'm going to go fish paddle tails or any type of swimming worm, you know, then I'll take this bag and I'll know that I'm going to be using that. So, you know, basically it's just like sort of like a tournament setup for me. You know, I don't fish tournaments. I'd like to, but I don't. So right here, you got your shook worms in here. That's like a watermelon with a kind of like a green tail, chartreuse tail. This is another Zoom one. This is in the magic color or something. This is the Gambler paddle-tail worm in like a watermelon red or green pumpkin red. Those things smell nasty, but I think the fish probably love them. There's some more trick worms in like a kind of like a watermelon red kind of baitfish color. These are like a watermelon silver kind of sparkle to them, trick worms. And then these are the new power bait paddle-tail weighted worms in the watermelon red. So those are that. Gotta put those back in the bag later. Alright, I'm not gonna open these up. These are just my gulp baits. You know, I don't really use them that much, but like they have really good scent. You know, sometimes I use them for spinnerbait trailers or something. Just got a couple different kinds. We got 2 packs of these in different colors, and I got like minnow ones and stuff like that. So those are that. Here's my creature baits. So I use these for like when I'm flipping docks and stuff like that. But yeah, see. Got labeled creature baits in these nice Ziploc bags. Works great. Good system. Alright, here's my Rage Tail Craws by Strike King. Nice coffee scent. That is in the Dirty Craw. And then these are, I just picked these up at the end of the season, but never really got to use them. They're the Power Bait Power Hogs 4-inch Green Pumpkin Copper Flake. Good flipping bait, you know, good for heavy cover situations and everything. Next is the Yum F2 Ferocity Woolly Bug in the 4.25 inch and the green pumpkin with purple flake. Next is the Yum Ferocity 2, the Woolly Bully in the Ultimate Craw color. This is the 3.5. You know, these work okay. I mean, I haven't really used them a lot, but I mean, they work good for flipping docks and stuff. But they tend to slip off your hook all the time. But I picked up a Junebug color, just kind of a darker color. You know, just to try it out. You know, these work good. They have a lot of action in the feet and stuff. So next up, I got the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss. This is the Skeet Reese design, and this is in California color. These things have good action and everything, and they'd be a great flipping bait because they're really low profile and wouldn't really get caught up in anything. So, all right, next up I got the Sweet Weaver 4.20. That is in the watermelon green pumpkin. These work okay, you know. I mean, I don't really like beaver baits because, I mean, you know, they do look like the craws with their whatever the legs kind of, they don't really paddle a lot. They just kind of flail, like as my fingers. When they fall down and you jerk them, they kind of just move apart like that. I mean, you know, that looks pretty natural and all, but, you know, I like the chigger craws a lot better because those things, I mean, they're killer when you're flipping in the lily pads and stuff like that. Next up, got my shaky head baits. So, you know, these are like my, I'll show you. Yeah, I've got a couple. These are just the shaky head worms that I power bait, pumpkin seed, and then baby bass. Don't really use those that much. If anything, I normally just Texas rig those because I don't really shaky head all that much. Alright, next I got my power grubs. So these are like my power bait worms. This is green pumpkin chartreuse tail. That was the 7-inch, and these are the 4-inch green pumpkin worms. These are the culprit worms, 6-inch. And then these are the 7.5 culprit worms. That was June bug, and this is, what is it, crawdad. So these are culprit worms also, I believe, with a black and kind of red tail. And then these are my red and black power worms, the 7-inch. I had a pack of watermelon or green pumpkin color ones, but I don't know where those went. I'll have to find those. They're probably in another bag somewhere. As you can, I just got a crap load of plastics though, but you can see why I gotta do this system so I don't have to bring everything on the boat with me. But, alright, these are the robo worms. I use these probably for like drop shotting. That's the sexy shad color. Those are like the 5-inch. These are the 4-inch June bug robo worms. These are the Jackal Flick Shake worms and the green pumpkin or watermelon, I think. These are the Zoom 4 or 5-inch green pumpkin worms. KD Perfect Plastic. What are those? I feel like the 4 or 5-inch in watermelon red. I just picked these up. These are the Eye Shads Jackal. I just think these would be really good for a drop shot because they have that nice, good tail on there for a good subtle wiggle. I have never used these, but these are made by Big Bite Baits. Be a good drop shot bait, I'm thinking. And then these are just the Yum Paddletail worms. So that's all my drop shot baits. Next up is my flukes. I don't always use flukes all the time, but I use them. I like using these KVD Kevin Van Dam Perfect Plastic ones. Caffeine shads, those work good weightless. And just bring them over heavy cover. You'll get some good bites. That was in the watermelon color, and these are the smaller ones in the what is that? Smoky shad. Camera doesn't really zoom in very well. But that's like the smaller size. And this is a good color. I caught a bass on it with this, a couple bass with this. This is the Disco Violet Super Fluke. Those work pretty well. Those are my flukes. Alright, next up is this is my panic bag. Kinda just got this idea from Mike Iaconelli. You know, this is just a bag that when you're just going out for fun fishing or you're in a tight situation and you can't catch bass, just put baits as you know you will. And this is just my power worm, 7-inch pumpkin seed. I always can catch bass with this color, no matter what. Rig it up Texas rig with a 1/8 ounce weight, you'll catch some bass. Next up, Gary Yamamoto. He will never fail you. This bait works amazing. I mean, I catch bass all the time with this bait. Rig your wacky style or Texas rig, and you'll catch some bass. Next up is the Berkley Power Bait Crazy Legs Chigger Craw in the Bream color. This is a good all-around color. I use this for flipping all the time.